Good morning. It is Saturday. The gentle humming of the washing machine, the gentle groaning of the entire house, as Storm Amy absolutely kicks our. And the gentle fuzz in front of my eyes as I think, oh my goodness me, everyone else is asleep and here I am. What have I got? Housewife's facial. Small pleasures in life. So it's actually one of my favourite times of the weekend because it is quiet. The dogs are all fed, the cat's fed, everyone's having a sleep, which I don't mind. They have been busy this week. And I get to do some stuff on my own by myself and have a chat with you about digital ID. Have you got your response from the government about the petition? Have you had your email telling you what the government thinks to over 2 million people saying, no. Interestingly, where is that petition? What's happened to it? Has it grown more than 2 million, or has it sort of slightly disappeared into the ether of we can't hear it, we can't see it, it's not real, we've sort of said what we're going to say and now we're going to move on? I feel it's the latter. I haven't really seen it grow much more than that. Somebody may prove me wrong, but it feels like the petition has been shut down. Why? Why would that happen? Dunno. Somebody prove me. It's, as I say, just what I'm feeling this morning about the petition. But anyway, to the response, which was quite the thing. So, the government have said, Dear Anna, hi. The government has responded to the petition you signed, do not introduce digital ID cards. Government responded, and I love how it's government conference. Government responded. We will introduce a digital ID within this Parliament to help tackle illegal migration, make accessing government services easier and enable wider efficiencies. We will consult on details soon. No. For a start, grammatically, that's wrong. We're missing a lot of the's out. This wasn't a manifesto. You are responding to 2 million people, and we know it's way more than 2 million people. You're responding to that with, we're going to do it. We will consult on details soon. No. The details, the devil's in the details needed to be consulted on before you said you were going to do it. You've got this arse about tit, excuse the language. So you needed to present to the British people what you wanted to do, and then there needed to be debate, and then there needed to be votes, and then there needed to be movement. It didn't need to be the other way round. We don't start at the end and backtrack. I mean, you do. That's all you do, backtrack. But that is insane. The government, at least we've got the government has announced plans to introduce a digital ID system which is fit for the needs of modern Britain. You haven't got a clue what the needs of modern Britain are. How on earth can this government say that? I mean, one of the headlines, David Lammy meets reality today. I think that says it all. We are committed to making people's everyday lives easier and more secure. But to putting more control in their hands. That's the best line of all of this. To putting more control in their hands, including over their own data. Hang on a cotton picking second. So, JLR and the cyber security attack. What about the kids at Kiddie Care Nursery? What about their data being stolen? What about them being held to ransom that their children may have their IDs splashed all over the internet? Even the cyber attackers said, that's not really cricket, is it? We're sorry, we won't do it. Cyber attackers, the people that were holding a kid's nursery to ransom for some money, even they said no. Yet the government, no, the government says, yes, this will work. We are government. This is thing we will achieve. It's a negative, Ghost Rider. We move on. Sorry. We also want to learn from, we also want to learn from countries which have digitised government services for the benefit of their citizens. Again, remind me who says it's for the benefit. Is it the citizens or is it the government? In line with our manifesto commitment to modernise government. Oh, I see what you've done here. So now you've linked it to a manifesto, the manifesto being modernise government, and you've just done the most tenuous link possible to say it's linked to that, so therefore it's in line with that. So it was a manifesto. It's like Keir Starmer when he's repeatedly asked, will you raise VAT? And his response is, the manifesto stands. That's not will you raise VAT, that's the manifesto stands. So what that is, that's lawyer chat, that's lawyer speak for we'll sort of do what we want to do, but we'll claim it's in the manifesto, and we'll find a tiny article in the manifesto that says we will not raise VAT, read the small print, unless we want to, and then we will. That's the bit that nobody read. That's what the manifesto stands mean. It does not mean yes or no. It means we'll do whatever we like. Do you know what? Actually, I wrote a note to myself about legal words the other day, which I put in my email, so just bear with me 1 second while I find it. And it was something that I heard Jacob Rees-Mogg say about lawyers. Now, I don't want to offend lawyers here, because we know that we're not talking about all lawyers, don't we? We know that we're talking about a specific group of lawyers. And it was a comment, I can never find anything when I want it, about the obnoxious use of language to uphold a legal position and walk roughshod over a moral position. I can't find it. I'll have to find it later. And that is what this is all about, isn't it? It's about the moral obligation to the country and the legal obligation to the government of what they want to do. And in between is a massive gulf. That's where we are. We're in that in-betweeny bit, because morally we are all so opposed to so much of what this government is doing, but legally they can get away with loads of it. And it's like, no, enough is enough. And, you know, I feel that David Lammy may be the tip of the iceberg with this, as he finds out exactly what the British public are thinking at the minute, and exactly what the British public's thoughts are what this government is doing. He's finding it out up close and personal, isn't it? And isn't he? Oh, Saturday morning, you know, can't think straight. Fog, I need another patch. But I wonder whether that's going to open the rest of Labour's mind. I wonder if that's going to open their eyes to, oh my goodness me, we've really read it wrong. I mean, it won't, will it? I don't know why I'm saying that out loud. Of course it won't. It won't do anything of the sort. Anyway, digital ID. They look like they're going to go ahead with it. They look like that's what their plan is. Even on Gogglebox, Nutty, Mary and Giles were saying, well, people won't comply. People won't do it. Well, they won't. So it feels a little bit, Sons, by the way, if you wanted to know who he supports, it feels a little bit like you can say what you want. You can respond to all the people that signed the petition that you're pretending didn't sign the petition. You can do all of that jazz. You can reject. I think on this one, the British people are rejecting. And I think they're saying, crack on, mate. We're not having a bar of it. Imagine.